Suburban house, comfortable but not cozy. Pink and intimate, the future's rosy. Gerald and Sheila celebrate their engagement. Mr. Berlin makes a titanic statement and says the Germans don't want war. And Gerald, you're just the kind of son-in-law I always wanted. Lower costs and higher prices. A man should mind his own business. We're not bees in a hive. Sharp ring of a doorbell, the inspector arrives. Now the inspector need not be big, but he creates an impression of massiveness. Cuts in, speaks gravely, takes control of the stage directions as the play unfolds. And the lighting's now brighter and harder. Berlin family about to get some karma. This is a play, this is a play about responsibility, about responsibility. This is a play, this is a play about community, about community. This is a play, this is a play about family. Family. This is a play, this is a play about morality. An inspector calls. Beaver Smith worked in Berling's factory until he said get rid of her callously. At the time, women weren't equal. Sheila says these girls aren't cheap labor, they're people. But Sheila also plays her part. You might have been said to be jealous is the remark. She almost breaks down, she shows remorse. I'll never ever do it again, she storms. Next is Gerald to meet the inspector. The Palace Bar is where he met her. Her look was a cry for help. He was sorry for her, that's how we got involved. You were the wonderful fairy prince, says Sheila as she hands Gerald back the ring. Berling says, I'm not defending him, but you must understand that a lot of young men. This is a play, this is a play about responsibility, about responsibility. This is a play, this is a play about community, about community. This is a play, this is a play about family. Family. This is a play, this is a play about morality. An inspector calls. Mrs. Berling refused to help Eva Smith. She even admits that she was prejudiced. Girl of that class, girl in her position, I accept no blame for not giving assistance. The father is the one you should get. Eric enters looking pale and distressed. I don't believe it, I won't believe it. It seems Mrs. B is the last one to see it. I was in that state when a chap turns nasty. Does that sound like consent? Exactly. Used her at the end of a drunken evening, as if she was an animal, a thing. The inspector makes his final speech. We are all members of one body, and there's millions and millions and millions of Smiths. Learn or be taught in fire, blood and anguish. This is a play, this is a play about responsibility, about responsibility. This is a play, this is a play about community, about community. This is a play, this is a play about family. Family. This is a play, this is a play about morality. An inspector calls. When the inspector leaves, basically they find the inspector is a fake, you see. There wasn't any Inspector Ghoul on the force, and no suicide, the infirmary reports. A key theme here, generational differences appears. The older generation begin to forget. Berling says you'll have a good laugh over it yet. Why shouldn't we carry on as before? Says Mrs. Berling, but Sheila's appalled. You're pretending everything is as before. Eric says, I'm not, no, but the others are. It frightens me the way you talk, says Sheila. Eric agrees, but the parents can't see the children's perspective. More is revealed by the stage directions that Priestley has selected. Burling, jovially and amused, triumphantly is also used. Gerald holds up the ring, he's moved on. Everything's alright now, that's his response. Burling as usual starts a speech, but the phone rings sharply. That was the police. Suicide? An inspector on the way? You can't escape karma, that's what some say.